It's going.
Okay. What does
It's
that mean?
it's the rough week at work.
Hmm. I got you. I hear that.
New
Well,
project came in, so it chewed up most of my time.
aw. So with that, so what is so I don't really know what goes into I think it was I know it was something to do with technology. Superconductors? No.
Semiconductors.
Semiconductors, that's the one. So what exactly happens when there's like a new project that rolls around? Like, does it vary? Is it consistent? Like, I'm curious.
Um, sort of like, well, we're I work at Marvell, so we're sort of like the middleman firm between the designers and the manufacturing. So
Mm.
basically, you have your, for example, you have your AMD who does the design, but they don't have any manufacturing in house. So they send
Gotcha.
the they send the design to us. We insert in testing structures so that it can be verified after manufacturing. We do the final conversions, and then we send it off to the fab, which is like TSMC in Taiwan. TSMC in Taiwan sends us back. We check the chips to make sure they work, and then we send them back to AMD, for example.
Gotcha. Makes sense. So okay, I can see how that would be. How if new projects come in, that could be like a lot of work because you have a lot of people counting on you for stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's a lot of like early on, it's a lot of like hand holding and hacky development. So the beginning is always rough.
gotcha. So, with that in mind, that seems like a good segue into ice climbers. So,
Yeah.
I know that you've been you've been experimenting with what one of the big priorities was up air was short up air. I noted that you mentioned that like you were really working in L canceled versions because just for execution purposes. How have you been finding up airs to be like? How has the implementation of up air and short up back air been going?
Um, short hop up air first of all. I've noticed that I primarily like to use it to poke right, especially to prevent like a running off of platform.
Okay, that makes sense. That's one of
I
its primary utilities for sure.
That's what I've primarily noticed, where it's like I'm playing against a fox or a falco or even a sheik,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a decent tell of like, okay, they're planning on running off of the platform and either doing committing to an aerial or something. I will generally throw out a hitbox right on the edge of that platform, so either they run off, they get caught, or if they dash dance poorly, they get caught.
Right, okay. And I know one of its other main utilities is versus full hops, or just characters coming down from like pretty high descending positions. Uh,
Hmm.
how are you finding it versus those? I know platform's going well, but what about like full hops, like top platform, anything like that?
Um, Against slow fallers, I've seen a bit of usage of that. I can't see much of it against fast fallers because they're often at times they beat out the attack.
Okay. So are you trying to like react to them coming down?
Sort of.
Okay.
Because let's say a fox is on the top plat. What I'm likely going to do is I'm going to back under. I either do two things commonly, but one thing is either back under one of the side platforms and do a blizzard into center, or I back away slightly and I start baiting either up air or maybe even depending on how I'm feeling the match is going, I'll go for a full send, full hop up air.
Okay, gotcha. So one thing I would say here is I think that part of the play, no, what go up airs can be done kind of like as they kind of can be done just as a way to cover like prevent someone from falling on you as you are looking for
Mhm.
better positions. Um, I would say that like throwing him out proactively, and I get that this would be probably a little harder if we're not sure if we're gonna have to L cancel them or not, because that is a pretty big difference of efficiency. But I think
Mhm.
that like getting comfortable with putting them out there proactively as you reposition, or just kind of like stay mobile, or put in, or just basically feel the waters really. I think that is
Mhm.
something that could potentially help versus those. Because yeah, like if you're against slow fallers, it's probably easy to intercept them, but against fast fallers, it's harder, but you're also not trying to like read you're not trying to necessarily like read everything. A lot of times you're just covering options.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With the auto cancel version, I find myself getting repeatedly caught by tab jump because of the method I do.
Okay.
because I do so I short hop, and then I move my stick upwards during jump squat, so that
Mm-hmm.
the up input is eaten.
So dash jump. Okay, got it. So then you slide a stick
I
upwards. Yeah.
I can if you want I think it's worth workshopping a bit more, so I'm gonna fire up Uncle Punch.
Sure. Because I mean, like, I know how I that's how I've done them traditionally too, but I do think that they are a tricky input. Yeah, let's workshop this, I think.
Yeah. Because I mean the short hop fast fall Ella cancel version I pretty much have down, so I'm not too concerned there.
Yeah. So with that in mind, let's see here, and let's get input. Let's whatever we're doing, we'll get input display on so I can see that.
Okay. I should have probably best delete.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter who, but so let's see
Yeah.
here.
General input display. Engine L stick. Engine C stick. System L stick. System C stick. Okay. Yeah, so in general, what I'm trying to do is I'm an X jumper, so that's what I've always done. And then during jump squat, I'm trying to make sure that the upwards input on the analog stick is eaten.
Gotcha.
And like I've sort of got a decent handle on them when standing, but like when dashing, that quarter circle input sometimes kills me.
What I would say is try to like do the a slightly gentler, like I would say try to move your stick less.
Okay.
So like, yeah, because you're going all the way up. Like, what if we just like almost like it's almost like flicking it all, like, or yeah.
At this point, it feels like I'm just trying to avoid the tap jump zone.
Yeah, and I guess the idea is that we're just trying to like beat it to the. We're trying to just Where is the tap? Like on the controller map, like do you have one that has the different air, like what produces aerials and jumps and stuff?
This value exactly. So 6625 on the ground, I believe. Um, it's pinned in. I know it's pinned in the fob cord. I can just go to that.
Yeah, if you can send me that, then. Oh wait, I should be in the fob cord. Well, do you mean like fob GCC?
Fob GCC. Yeah.
Where? Okay, so I'm in there. What thing where would the pin be?
Uh, it should be in general. It's like the third one. Yeah.
General.
Um. Y value of 0.5500 will not trigger tap jump while grounded, but will trigger up B while airborne. 5375 give pound while airborne, and 5625 will tap jump when grounded. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And for up airs, placeholder for ICs, jump, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Yeah, I don't think avoiding it is like the solution. I would almost wonder. So, what is the. So with where you have the coordinate, it's not. It's still above the tap jump because we're just trying to have it get eaten by the jump squad frames, right? Like that's the plan.
Yeah. Realistically, I could move my diagonals downwards.
Yeah, I
Because
don't.
right now they're set to the default of 700. I
Okay.
could move them under I could move them under 6675, which I believe is the yeah, that one is the one in dash theoretically. Because I know dash and standing should be a little bit different for ICs.
Okay. So
I could theoretically, yeah.
I am. Let's not. I don't think that we necessarily. If you think it'll work, like, or if you think that's the best solution, we can definitely do that. I think that like the more. I think that what the bigger thing is we just need to get like your. I think that we just need to get your A button more coordinated. Like we just need to get you like doing the A button sooner after jumping.
Yeah. Well, in dash that's not the issue. The dash is that like it's timing the jump and the up movement.
From what I'm seeing, like it's that the A, like your A but like so if that were the case, I'd expect your like your up airs to be like nairs or something. But there it's that the up air is like late usually. So I think it's just the A button, the jump A button coordination that's like that's my biggest concern.
Mm-hmm.
Like do them in place. See what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's just that like we're not going fast enough on the jump to A. How try jumping and pushing A as fast as you can, like so fast that the input gets eaten. Cool. So now we know that's too fast. So let's try a little bit. Let's try something spreading them apart a little bit, or like going, yeah. Let's add a little bit more add a little bit more time between the presses, between the two buttons.
Oh, that's B input.
A little bit more time now. And then a little bit more time. Yep, so we're getting nairs. Now let's add the up input. So just jump up with up air.
Oop.
Yeah, so we're going too fast. Now we need to slow down. Let's go like way too slow. Like almost so like we'll jump and then we'll press A like when we're already in the air. So like way later than like almost exaggeratedly like late.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out when that motion is. Okay. Actually, I can probably just hold up. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The curse of bald buttons.
How do you, when you do your short hops, how do you, like, are you just, like, sliding your thumb off them?
Yes.
Okay.
On X, I slide them off to the right side.
Okay. So that looks good. I
So
think...
this I'm trying to slide it inwards to the A button.
Honestly, like, try Z. I would honestly consider trying Z. Like Z for the up here instead of the A button, because I'm thinking about like how you're moving it, and it's like it seems like it's like really far. The buttons are really far apart.
I've never like jumped with Y.
No, I mean like XZ, XZ.
Oh, XZ. Okay.
Yeah, so like try that with up air. I'm curious how it'll look.
Too fast. Oh, I'm surprised I can do that.
Cause yeah, like I'm thinking that with you moving your like thumb to the right, like it's kind of like moving all the way out of the way.
Yeah, and moving inwards is too fast.
Yeah, so I'm almost wondering if it just makes sense to use like a different button for this.
You might be onto something.
Cause like those like we're still missing, but like those look like the when we get them, they're right.
Yeah.
So try slowing it down, try slowing it down significantly, because
yeah, I see what I'm seeing what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's not that you can't do it. It's just that because it requires like the A button, like because of how quick the input is, like you don't have the time to travel to the C stick.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, yeah, no, I don't. Maybe if I was a C-pad user.
Or maybe like with practice you could probably get it, but I just feel like Z looks like easier.
Mm-hmm.
I think the big thing is just like, making sure you probably want to time it late. You probably want to time it towards like the second or third or fourth frame of it. Like you want to time it, I think, for the third frame of the window, because like then you won't have like the accidental grab.
Yeah.
Like these look clean when we get them.
Yeah, when they're coming out. Yeah, I may work more so on that input.
Yeah. So I think this is good. This is good. Like what I think that when it comes to execution, what people don't really, I think that it's easy to overlook is that like, you know, people are different. How we do like things can like the physical way we do things can affect like can affect like how we should be doing other inputs a lot. And like this looks good, so I think that like yeah, I'm gonna actually make a note of that. Jump x plus z for UARs. So with that, aside from that, what else has been on your mind? Because I think that this looks good.
The back airs, specifically doing my best to do the pivot back air, which is the one where you see Nana come out, just Nana come out. Because like if Popo comes out, it's not a big cost, but I've been really trying to work out on getting just the pivot, the pivot Nana jump back air.
Okay, and I mean like
because I find that maintaining Popo action ability brings far more advantage than him doing the back air, because he can react to whatever the opponent does. I've had situations where I will do one of these Nana back airs, the opponent double jumps to get away from it, and I catch them with a full hop up air.
do you think you wouldn't be able to do that with like double back air?
Well, depends on how high their hop is. If it's a Fox short hop, it would catch them, yeah.
Well, what I mean is like you're saying that they're full hopping above the Nana back air, right?
Yeah.
So
they were rushing in. I turn around to back air, and Nana jumps and back air's in place. So rather than running in, they're already committed to their run state. I see them jump a fair bit.
Okay. But okay, that makes sense. So what happens? So basically, Nana does the back air all by herself.
Yes,
and
it's frame perfect, and I don't see it as too costly if Popo ends up doing them too, because like it's not much of a loss.
Okay. And yeah, like I mean, like I always liked back airing together with them personally, just because the extra damage is quite nice. The other thing is that like I find it's easier to like when I'm not trying to do frame perfect tricks, I feel like it's easier to space with them, like because you have more leniency. Because having to do everything frame perfectly means that like our range of motion is restricted to like however we set up that like frame perfect thing. Whereas the other one, like with when you do them together, like you kind of like can dash and you can kind of like dash a bit more. You don't have to necessarily like it's basically a dash dance desync that you're doing, right? Like, right? Yeah. But what if you want to just move in the same direction the entire time? Like, what if you want to just move forward a little bit and then, back air?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like that. Yeah, I feel it. Maybe it's a different situation, but I don't know. Because like if you're already facing left and you want to go left a little bit more in back air, I just feel like that's easier to with them together.
Yeah.
Because that's usually how I set them up. Like I like having their backs to people in general. Just because back air and up air, like their back air and their down smash both hit are like some of their faster moves, and they both hit behind them to start, and it doesn't really take away anything from their up air. So that's kind of how I view it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Do you prefer facing towards people or away from them?
I have a bad habit of facing towards them because of grab and forward and F smash.
Okay.
Those were kind of like my bread and butter noob crushers when I was learning the game.
Okay, but turning around only takes a frame.
Yeah.
So like, whereas you see what I'm getting at? Like, if turning around only takes a frame, and this allows us to like wave dash towards people with our, because back air to shield I feel like works on way more things than shield grab does with them, just because people can't like grab them when they come in together as readily. So like a lot of the reasons why characters don't like back air to shield in general versus things is because they're worried that if they do that, they're gonna get grabbed. But these guys don't worry about that. So I feel like that's worth considering. Do you think that that's something you'd be open to trying in some matches, or do you think that like you want like how do you foresee today being helpful? I guess
matches. Perfect.
Let's make a point to keep our backs to people and try to do the X plus Z for up airs, and we'll see how that goes.
A little too fast.
Nope. I think the big thing is like the short hop. Remember, like you usually go too fast, so like yeah, we actually want the slow speed.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. The last major thing I was working on was just primarily more dash dancing.
Okay.
Because I was watching I was watching Bananas,
Mm-hmm.
and what I saw he was doing a lot was he was always dash dancing with Popo, and then he would just wave dash down, and Nana would immediately wave dash down, and Nana would immediately reconnect.
Yeah. I noticed Nikki does stuff like that a lot too, where it's like he'll dash dance, and then if Nana isn't like in a good spot to if they're not in a good spot to Blizzard or use like the Desinki's created,
Yeah,
then yeah, he just realigns them and moves. Can you
yeah,
wave dash
and
back with that?
you can.
Yeah, it seems really good.
Yeah, so long as Nana's not in run not run break in the in the weird turnaround frame
Mm-hmm.
because Nana can't tilt turn.
Classic Nana.
But yeah, you can. Okay.
That seems really good,
Yeah.
just in general. Did you see anything? I know that we had a bunch of Nikki sets this weekend, or like, yeah, I think it was this weekend from with Egg Dog.
Egg Dog Invitational, yeah.
Did you happen to catch any of that?
I did.
What did you think of it? Anything stand out from him?
Um, the grab punishes, the main thing that always sticks out. He does the optimal nobble, which I believe is a way of getting the character fully banned, but I don't like.
Okay. I one
Um,
thing that stood out to me was his neutral. I think that his neutral is actually quite good.
mhm.
Like I think that the way he like sets up his like foot, like the way that he just kind of like sets him up in center stage is like very strong.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just curious
I'll
as
have
to what
to,
you thought about that.
honestly, I wasn't paying too close attention. I'll have to rewatch them then.
Okay.
Because it was like I was in the voice chat with all the other ice climbers, so
Ah,
it
okay.
was more so of like a hype thing rather than a watch to learn.
Know what? Having been in that same position, I totally understand. Uh, yeah, no, like I get it.
But
Uh,
a big discussion is always like, those optimal wobbles, they're going to get this character banned.
I feel like if they can just nobble people and like kill, kill with a coin flip, I feel like at some point we just have to
Yes.
accept. We just have to accept that like this is a thing they can do.
I don't know, man. Modern Melee is weird.
Modern Melee is weird.
Okay.
Let's
Um,
let's throw you into some games though. I think that this is going to be most productive. Should
yeah,
we
I'll
should we screen share or like I guess we can do
broadcast,
spectator.
right?
Yeah. So you're
Cool.
currently still screen sharing. So just yeah, there we go. And let me get you my spectator code.
Okay.
There you go.
Start a broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Confirm. Back into this. Swap over to the main ISO. I'll be fine. Muted. Let's hop into it. Like, wait, does broadcast work with ranked?
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping to broadcast a ranked set because I believe there's a little more weight behind it, and you get at least 2 to 3 matches with a person.
Yeah, totally fine with that.
Oh, perfect. A fox. Okay.
Just let me know when the game has started. So yeah, if there's any problems, we can kind of tackle them then.
Sure. Okay. Fox. He banned FOD. I'm gonna ban. I want to force him to Pokemon Stadium, so I'm going to ban Yoshi's Story and Battlefield.
So
Yep.
it's Dreamland Stadium left. Makes
No.
sense.
Yeah. Stadium. He went to Stadium.
Makes sense.
Game has started.
Okay, I don't see anything on my screen yet, but like hopefully it comes through in a second. Let me double check.
The code you gave me was like PPMD craze or something.
Oh wait, are you brought? Wait, who's? So you're?
You gave me YURM something.
Yeah. So you should be status. Okay, it's gameplay status. And you hit start broadcast, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Confirm. Yeah.
Okay, for whatever reason it's not showing. Let me just quickly refresh this.
If it doesn't work, at the end of the stock, I'll just screen share.
Sure. I'm just gonna check it now. And yeah, nothing's here.
Oh god, this is okay. This is a surprisingly heavy neutral. Okay.
We'll
share
probably
screen.
yeah.
Go live. Okay.
Cool. I can see. We're good.
Okay. He's really liking that platform. Nana, stop jabbing him.
I noticed you never dab reset.
I tend to prefer to just call out their options. Bad habit. I should probably jab reset more often.
I mean, like, jab reset, I feel like you just have, like, you still have habits to work with. They're just, like, simpler.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, like, the first question is, do they just smash DI out or not?
Yeah. Okay. The back to him. Oh. Oh, let's go, Nana. You kill my Nana, I might kill you in return.
Classic revenge kill.
Oh. Did not wave dash far enough on there. Oh, okay.
I mean, sometimes Fox just gets you. Like,
that's I could probably do well also with just some shield practice, because I did do the inputs to a back air on that when Fox drilled on my shield, but it didn't come out. Probably be helpful, a little bit of practice on that. I know Uncle Punch has those tools.
Yep.
No. Okay. Okay. Of course he bans Final Destination. Best option is always going to be the Frozen Stadium. Actually, against this Fox, maybe that wasn't the smartest decision. Maybe Yoshi's story would have been a little bit better because he's a lot more cautious. He's not the gung-ho Fox type.
Yeah, so for some reason, the game started coming through on the actual, like, Slippy thing. So I think it might have just had, yeah, it just took a time to, like, connect, I think. I don't know how that happened, but point is, I can see what's going on now. Just on the actual, like, broadcast.
Okay. Oh, okay. Defender practice has been paying off. Oh.
So I would say one big thing I'm noticing just from how things are going, I think we're shielding a little too much when he's doing things. I would try to like use your like hitboxes and your evasion just a little bit more to like solve problems instead of just like going for shield whenever he's above you or whatever. Like try to get out of the way or something.
Okay.
Or like attack him. Again, you have like powerful disjoints. I would have almost always gone to the side platform there. Like, on the first side B. Because I just don't see, like, what we really get by, like, with the ambiguity. Because, like, we're just, like, allowing him... Like, I feel like the thing we don't want is to get, like, hit off the stage again. Yeah.
I missed something. That was... Oh, there we go.
I do like that you're going for the uppers, though. It's good. Like, doesn't matter if we're messing them up, like, because we have to go for... Like, they're too important to not go for.
Yeah.
That's how we learn.
I gotta say, that was a clean flat to ledge transition. Gotta give him props for that.
Dash attacks are costing... I think you're like... Yeah, your dash attacks are costing us.
Yeah.
Just being a little too ambitious with them. Like, they're very hopeful. I think that we need to, like, remember, this guy is, like, very fast, and he's gonna avoid them. He needs to be, like, about 2/3, like, closer... Like, 2/3 of the dash attack, for us to be able to hit him. Yeah.
Nana, don't do anything stupid. Okay. Yeah, I think in a position of dash attack, I just think the forward tilt makes more sense.
I mean, like, I'm not saying never dash attack. It's just like... It's just that, like, we're doing them, like, when he's kind of far for dash attack. Because dash attack doesn't really hit that far. But, like, it is, like, a powerful, like, pop-up, right?
Yeah.
Nice. It's a kill. Oh, you got us. Okay.
Close though. Yeah. Too much shield, too much dash attack.
I think that, like, the other thing that I'm noticing is that, actually, this one I'm less confident on. I think that we might be wave dashing into him in spots where we already have, like... So I feel like you back up in spots where you already have, like, a lot of control over the situation. Like, you'll be in a spot where you can like pretty comfortably set up, like, the blizzard wall, or you've got the fox in the corner or something. He's on the back foot. He's just kind of, like, trying to not die as you're, like, back airing and up airing and controlling the space around him. And then you'll back up, like, all the way to center stage. Yeah. And what I'm thinking here is, like, I get why you're doing that, because it feels like fighting him at the edge is dangerous, but that is, like, there is kind of, like, if we think about who is the better neutral in the matchup, it's clearly Fox. By backing up to center stage, we're, like, allowing him to use that advantage over us. We want to keep advantage on, like, if we have a power position, we want to hold that as long as possible. So I would just, like, be a little bit more willing to stay in those spots. I know it's scary, but, like, this is also where he dies too.
True.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like that's come up a lot, the he dies too situation.
Yeah, like, we are a fragile... the ICs are a glass cannon puppet character. Like, of course, like, every spot where there's, like, a lot of, like, volatility is going to feel terrifying for them. But remember, the same things that you're feeling about that being scary is the same thing the opponent is feeling. So, and only one of you kills vertically. So, yeah, being in center stage doesn't really help us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Give me 1 second. I just want to grab a package that just arrived.
Totally fine.
Okay. I'm back.
Perfect.
Okay. So yeah, just sorry, porch pirates.
No, you're picking up a package. It's all good.
Yeah. Ooh, a peach. Okay.
So how do we feel about this one?
Not good.
Okay, talk to me. So what's not good about it? What do we not like? Other than everything?
I have to play perfectly, otherwise I die.
Okay.
That's just this is like the IC's worst matchup.
I agree. Let's try something for me though. Let's use our up air and back air when she's in float, like, as our main tools. Let's not fight in those diagonals if we can help it.
Okay.
Full hop rising back air is not bad for cutting into her space.
Okay. They're doing the they're doing the ambiguous BI on down throw. They know.
Yep. No, like this Peach like looks like they know what they're doing, but like this is good. So like let's practice. Like this will give us a chance to like test some ideas out and really work on things. So again, when she goes into float, remember she can't like protect herself on the way up when she goes into float. So that there is like a chance for interception there.
Yeah. Oh, man, hair too slow.
I don't think I've ever seen an Ices player mess up that handoff on Peach.
Yeah.
You gotta know it. Like
Peach, no, it's not that like it's an easy one. It's just that Peach is at the perfect weight where she's not too slow or too fast.
I was just gonna say, I feel like you all learned that one super well because it's like if you don't, like, what do you have? Like
Exactly. No, it's that she is legitimately just like the perfect speed, the perfect weight class.
So, okay, so you see how like when you hit her away with that down smash, she gets into the air after, and she like sets up her float. I would be looking if she's higher up, like if she's at like a mid height, like maybe above the battlefield platform but not at the top platform. To like, yeah. I'd be looking to cover those because if you actually do get her jump or her float, she's a lot like you can put a lot of damage on her with your sharking. Yeah. See, like you got her, so you could have F-smashed her on her way down after you hit that, like those up airs. These are the kinds of openings that I think are important, because like we don't want to swing with things that are hit below us, because she's in the air a lot. Nice.
That's fair. Oh.
Don't be afraid to come down with down air.
True.
Because again, like aim for her head, down air's not bad.
Right, because like her up air and forward air cover more in front of her.
Yeah, and they're also like only out for like her fair is slow and her up air is out for like 2 frames.
Don't disrespect my dad up. Okay. Oop.
Nice.
I remember the ice blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Saw her coming down, thought, hey, good position, ice block here.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, got greedy. Got very greedy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was a little weird that you stayed there.
I wanted the grab.
I know.
That was pure greed.
That was a very optimistic grab. Like,
yes. Oh, that was some very good mash. Jesus, they were mashing for dear life because they were dead there. That was death. Nana was forward throwing.
Yep.
That was guaranteed death.
Oh, they didn't want to die.
Yeah, but
The nerve of them.
Yeah, but now I can already tell they're getting nervous. I saw a bit with the aerial spam. They're as nervous as I am. Because they know this is just as losable for them as it is for me.
They have nothing.
Oh, yeah. Nope. You ain't getting me yet. You ain't getting me yet. Nope. Nope. Okay. That was a lot closer than I expected.
No, you played well. I was quite I think you have a lot to be proud of there. What do you think? One thing I would say. Don't be afraid. I think you're. Don't be afraid of her. Don't be as afraid of her. Like I know that she's scary, but like you have. I think that I think there's like an opportunity cost of this matchup, and I think that you're underestimating how good your hammers are. Like even your forward air when she's crouching and stuff, like can do pretty good things with the climbers together because of the meteor hit.
True. Okay, Nana's in tumble.
See, like that one, I would always ledge hop up air that because like it's just so good, such good value once you clip the float with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just get like another thing after. So I would say like the biggest thing here is just like being bolder with like your up airs and your hammer hits.
Okay.
Because all of this is like all of this extra credit will add up.
Mm-hmm.
Like she probably dies to like up smash if you get it, like in like 2% or so.
4%.
4%. Okay. I knew
80,
I was close.
82. Yeah, you were very close.
I like
The reason
I played this character.
Yeah. Because Pokemon Stadium, yeah, 82 should be... Oh, that should have been an up smash. That should have been a def up smash when she got caught in the blizzard.
Mm-hmm. This is what I mean. Like we want to keep our like options open, like in terms of like what our kill moves are. I'd also not be when she's floating in front of you like that. I wouldn't be averse to just like throwing out some like fairs in front of her, like just to see if she goes into them. Like your fair uses the hammer. Like it's not bad. Like I'm thinking like full hop fair. Like you meet her in the air basically. Because yeah, if you attack, you need to attack her from like from more than just like the below angle, because she's gonna like try to avoid that at some point.
Yeah.
Nice. Beautiful.
Get off my stage. Get off my stage.
See, and that covered the air dodge.
Yeah. Oh, dot eyes.
Fast fall. Ah, okay. I think you could have fast fallen forward and avoided her, but that was it. That was tricky.
Yeah.
Nice. I love how you threaded the needle on that turnip.
It's because I'm not terrible at item play, because the reason I got into melee was to play Cruise and Item Cruise. Do you know of the Slippy Intercollegiate League?
I do not.
During COVID, Luckstruck 9, not the one you're thinking of, ran an intercollegiate crew league of all the universities.
Oh, that's sick.
I got into melee because I wanted to represent my university.
That's so awesome.
Yep. It's the same reason why I also know Eric Lee Silent Violence, because he's an alumni of my university.
That's awesome. Yo. Eric has been... God, Eric's like one of the only players on me. So you see how like she was in front of you? Like that would have been a good spot for fairing. Like it's just she's gonna like try to play around your aerials and hammers like in some way, but like by using like a good variety of stuff, like yeah, you can protect her. You can harass her and protect your space, protect your Nana.
Oh no.
No, it's okay. Relax.
I jumped the gun there a little bit, but she's an up smash death percent. Shield one more time. Shield on plat one more time.
You're trying to force it too much. Okay, you got her.
Yep.
Nicely done. Remember, she knows that she's like killable at that point, so we want to like. I'm not saying don't swing, but maybe we set up the swing a little more.
Yoshi's story. This is an interesting pick. It's a very, very interesting pick. Oh, okay.
I kind of see where she's coming from here. Like, I don't know if I agree with this, but like, I get it. How are you finding the fairs and like more aerials to be working?
Better than I expected. Yeah, nice. Please jump up. There you go.
Expectations were low, I guess.
Yeah, especially in this matchup because it's just absolute mayhem.
Yeah, but like again, you got to use what advantage. You got to use what like things you've got, right? And like
yeah,
Yeah, your aerials are like you're powerful. Like your aerials aren't the best aerials, but they are still disjointed hammers, and she has trouble with disjointed aerials.
Mm-hmm. I spent 8 months with a training partner as a Peach. Primarily because I knew this matchup was going to teach me how to execute. It's rough. Ooh. The aerials.
The aerials are good.
They're very, very, very good.
Like, don't get me wrong, I still am to think no illusions that this matchup sucks, but like, at the end of the day,
yes,
we do what
I
we gotta
agree.
do.
Nerfed climbers. Yeah, this matchup is rough.
Yeah, it's
if you give me an unnerfed controller, I can give Ebony Peach hell.
So what would you need? Like, what would you do with like? What would you do in this matchup? Like, ideally.
Given no input limitations.
Mm-hmm.
Bup air.
What's that?
It's the Icy's.
That was disgusting. That combo was so sick.
Thank you. It's the coordinate where Popo up airs, Nana back airs. It covers so much freaking space right in Peach's face.
Your Sofo is like kind of going off.
It is. I don't know what got into it.
Aerials. He's like, I'm free.
Oh god, she's got a Stitch face.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it.
Waste it. Waste it.
You're aware of it.
It's gone. But for me, I can't believe that down smash caught me. Okay, I need to get down off of here quick. Nana, please. Death. Okay.
Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, the bup air, backing up air.
Yeah,
there's one coordinate in the entire input space that gives it. If I had that in this matchup, it would be a lot closer. Just because it covers so much volume of space.
Honestly, I could see that being like a game changer because it's just like, yeah, you just don't have to. You can just like cover, like you actually can defend the 45-degree diagonal just by assigning them different jobs. It's so That's so sick.
Oh, that was a bad roll-in. Nana, go to Randall. Go.
No, it's okay. We don't need her.
Nope. Try to charge a bit to get her to drop the shield. Oh, what?
She chokes.
Yo, choked.
We're the best player to ever do that.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes. Woo.
Honestly,
Cannot believe yeah.
That Sopo combo where you got like the up air into falling near down smash was like disgusting. That was so cool.
I don't know what got into me.
Neither do I. But you played really well there. Like we can agree you played well there, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's do one more. We got one more in
Yeah.
us. No notes. Everything was fine. Like, okay. I think we're still dash attack. Like, really, the big thing I'm noticing. The big thing
another Peach.
Okay. The big thing I noticed. I just noticed that dash attack. Like, we're doing too much dash attack.
I think against Peach, against Peach, you get so much more off of it, and like, but I agree.
So I think, like, remember, we have to, like, kind of hit her at, like, in the lane that she's at with her float. So if that means that we're going to be full hop rising back here a lot.
Okay. Oh.
Like, we might have to delay the back here a little bit, but, like, we have to hit her, like, where she is or on our way down. Because she's not going to fall into it because she can fly.
True. Huh. You're dash dancing. Oh! I couldn't catch the turn. She's dash dancing way too much for a Peach. Get out of here. This is
Just take the up air. Don't worry about forcing the back air like after the
No,
dash attack.
I'm trying to understand a little bit more about their play. This is a weird Peach.
That makes sense. I'm just saying that if you dash attack, do up air when you can do up air. That's it.
Yeah.
Because like you don't want to like. I feel like yeah, they're weird. What's weird to me is I would think that like if they're doing all these item tricks, I would think they'd be ready for you to like throw them back, but they just haven't been.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Saturn. Shield. I
No,
dare
just
you.
throw it at her. Like, yeah, you're waiting too long for like super like sick openings, but like she's just like leaving herself open to just be hit by like all this stuff.
Oh, down smashing. Come on.
Punish it then, like.
That was 4 in a row.
Yeah, but you punished one of them. And you like you didn't even throw her. Like, if I were the Peach, I'd keep doing it.
I got greedy.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, I got greedy on that one. Oh, Rift. Okay. Rift. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, it's microspaced.
That's why I like the back air, because you can just like kind of throw it out, like when she's at that high, like when she's level with you, and if you miss, you can if you miss because she air dodges or something, you can just down smash after.
True. Oh jeez, the item tricks. Got hit by 5 turnips.
That's good by her, like making you kind of like run into it. That was smart. Nice. Oh, I would have smashed there.
Okay.
Because like it goes lower, right? Well, it goes like I feel like it hits further out, so it just kind of goes to the spot where she moved, where her umbrella moved into.
Gotcha.
Down smash is faster, but yeah, it's not as long.
Come on, Nana. Okay, that was a fucking Peach moonwalk. I saw that. I'm gonna check the inputs after this. I have a feeling this is a box Peach. I have a very strong feeling this is a box Peach.
Probably.
Ooh, okay. Shield poke up there. That was a good one.
Yeah, one thing I'm gonna comment on, when you get grabs, a lot of like when you've been getting grabs in these matches, we're just like automatically going for the handoff even in center stage, but we kind of like discussed how like there's ways to like make that, like there's things we can do that are like give us a little bit more EV.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if
Not
they
really
have...
not really on floaties though.
Okay, so like fair enough. So it's not, I guess there isn't really a substitute for like, there isn't something that overlaps well with the down throw down air thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of the tricks are primarily on fast fallers. So in this meta, that would be Fox Falco, and Donkey Kong.
Gotcha. And Falcon, I guess.
Yes, though he's a little bit harder
Okay.
because he's got just a ridiculously thin hitbox.
What do you think about down throw fair though? Like the knockdown thing.
The one I posted about? Actually, yeah, that could work here. So long as it actually knocks down. Okay, I gotta say that Nana combo was filthy, and nope.
Instead of dash attack in those close range spots, what I'd recommend doing is going for like nair or something, just like any, or like even down air, like even short up down air and just kind of like do a flyby one. Like I feel like the dash attack hits so few things that like anything, like I feel like anything would probably give you better ROI.
True. And will be less laggy.
Yeah. Yeah, they're playing around the Rising Bear. So, like, Rising Bear was just more of, like, a no to do it. But, yeah, we shouldn't do it, like, every time.
Yeah. Nana, where's my ice block, Nana?
They're playing a lot better this game.
They are. This is an extremely clean play, I gotta say.
Yeah, they're not goofing off with items anymore.
Nope.
Nice.
I'm surprised that was grabbable.
I think we, like, missed the L cancel or something. Oh, good idea. You were trying to hit the turnip hole, weren't you?
Yeah.
Great idea. I think we needed to, like, we had to like dash jump that, like we had to dash jump that wave dash, I think, and go further. But like the idea, the idea was very good.
Too short on that wave dash back, but would have worked. Oh. Not getting force stopped. I'm preventing that at least.
We can still win this.
Yeah. I've come back from worse. But usually when those comebacks happen, my opponent is just as tired as I am. Sometimes it's like the only time I've managed to come back from this was game 15.
Yep, nope. I've definitely had those.
I lose in winners finals. Losers finals. Guy had to DQ because he had to go, and then I go right into grands. Grands reset, and then yeah. Oh man.
Okay.
I want to get the chance to play a little more ground game.
So let's hit pause here. Let's talk about some other areas. One of the aerials that I noticed that we don't really look for very often. Let's open up. Let's open up Uncle Punch for this.
Okay. I'm still screen sharing, so it should be fine.
It actually looks like. Yeah. Let me see here. Screen share. Yep. There we go. Let's grab Peach, and let's go to just any stage. It doesn't matter. So I want you to go into like turn fight collision on. And I want you to like down air. Like full hop down air.
Full hop down air?
Yeah. So I know it's not the best hitbox in the world, but it does hit a little bit below you. And the reason I'm pointing this out is if we think about like where she hit, like where her like hitboxes are in the air, like let's have her do a bunch of, let's just have her do a bunch of stuff. Like take control of her for just a second.
Okay.
Yeah, so like recording safe is just take control and then just have her like do like some nairs and stuff. So you notice her head is open this entire time, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like actually if you want to have her recording, like have her do like float nair like somewhere in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Okay, so actually no worries. Just do safe positions here. Now go to CPU mode.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, control. Record. And then we're just gonna have her like float and like jump, float. You don't need frame advance for this. Just jump and hold the when you jump, hold the jump button and flick down when you're at the desired height.
Okay. The only reason I am actually okay. Now I'm gonna change this to Z and then save positions. Oh, save positions. Record. Okay. Let go of shield. Okay. Save positions. Record. Okay. How high do you think it should be?
At the platform is fine.
Okay.
Now just now here and then just have her nair. Like let go of the let go of the stick and then just nair.
Okay.
And just have her like hang there and then you can have her drop and it's fine. Like let go of jump and then fast fall. Perfect. And if you have her playback is fine, and if you want to have her like keep doing it, just loop playback. Yep, exactly. And now we just now take frame advance off.
Okay.
So like try to nair like what I want you to do is try to like from the ground, try to like full hop down air onto that, but at a spot. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Try to do it from an angle where you like while she has the hitbox out and like avoid it.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Nope. A little weird angle there. Nope.
Yeah, so like jump in place and then drift forward. Like jump in, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you see they've got a little bit more air mobility than you think, don't they?
Yeah.
This is
There's
part
a lot
of
drift.
Yeah, so I think one of the things that like with characters in this game that people misunderstand is that just because a character has bad drift does not mean they don't have any drift. A lot of the characters in this game have a lot more movement than people give them credit for. Like even Sheik with like who I think has like some of the worst drift in the game. And yep, restore positions. Like Sheik in my opinion has some of the worst drift in the game, and she can like still operate with like as long as she has like time or like a running start or like a dash jump or something to work with. Like she's got like she can still move very quickly in the air. It's just she doesn't change directions well. What I would say here is try to outspace her with back air now.
Oh, that's wrong aerial.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, that she was on the ground.
So you'll have to full hop.
Yeah.
So it's like try like coming up and coming down. Like so, is it easier coming up or coming down? You think?
Coming down.
Yeah. It's all good. This position is fine. So like you'll notice like so you're getting a little close. Try the C stick for this one.
I am.
Okay, gotcha. You're like drifting a little closer to her though on some of them. And I'm wondering if that's like you're trying to compensate for the because you just need to find the space where like where you're at ranger.
Oh, then that's gonna be if the goal is to find the spacing, it would likely be here.
Yeah, probably. Show me though.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can see like that's a spot we want to play for versus her, because this is where like this lateral spacing is like something that's difficult for her to deal with in air to air, because you see like we're outranging her like nair. We could do the same thing with her back air if we wanted to. We won't have to like create that save state here, but like you can see what I mean. Like we're longer than her two fast aerials, but we're faster than her long aerial.
Yeah.
So this is, I think, something that can help. This kind of like exploration is something I'd recommend looking into further, and I think it'll give you more confidence in your moves, which will then like feed into the whole like not shielding too much in combat, because I think that's really what it's a response to. It's not trusting that your moves can win the interaction, which makes sense, because if your moves can't win the interaction, you would have to do something else, and shielding makes sense there. But what I'm getting at is we actually have a lot more going on with our aerials than we might think.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I think the biggest things here, because I don't want to overload you for the tournament, for the regional coming up, but Z and X, no, like finding a way to up airs, I think that X and Z are like seem to be performing well. I would say that too much dash attack in general. Find alternatives for attacking into that space. For attacking that space, I'd even consider like short hop naring. Honestly, it sounds goofy, but like, because if you dash attack, like the dash attack is meant to do what, right? Like you'd use it in that against that kind of aerial to try to get under it. But what I'm saying is that like nair can kind of work there as like a way to like, you know, nair, jab, grab, like that kind of sequence. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Try it.
Okay.
Yeah, so she traded out, but like we still got her. Or nair, like, nair, just like wait a little bit longer before nairing. Like when she's a little lower. Yeah, something like that. I'd say nair, short up, no, nair, dare, fair, like really any, like, dash dance, blizzard. Like really anything. Like there's a lot of ways to like go about like this position, but I think that you need to find something, because I think that dash attack is a way for you to lunge past your back air range, like past your back air and F smash range. But the problem is that like a lot of times it's such a narrow hit that like a lot of times people are playing around it, because it's especially the fast fallers, because they're just like aware that that's like a kill zone for them. Yeah, so we just need to find safer alternatives. I think nair, dare, fair, even up air, DD blizzard, all of those I think fill the void quite like much better. Aside from that, I would say, yeah, just like implementing more aerials, implementing fairs and other aerials more regularly. Dare coming down from disadvantage, down from disadvantage. Or or out of full hop / short hop to attack angles the opponent doesn't cover well. Is there anything that you can think of that you want to add to this list? Because I don't want it to be too big, but do you think this is a good starting point?
It's a good starting point.
Okay, perfect.
I think primarily because like I'm in much better shape now for the regional than I was expecting 3 weeks ago. So I think the big focus is going to be just, you know, using my aerials more. I think that's going to focus the next couple of days.
Amazing. Good luck at the regional. I am rooting for you. If anything comes up last second that you want to go over, like, you know, reach out. I'm here to help. In the meantime, though, Frost, I will let you go, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Have a good one.